Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. A bobbling vessel was he captain of. For shallow draught and bulk unprizable, with such grapple did he make, with the most noble bottom of our fleet. That very envy and tongue of loss cried fame and honor on him. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is Dad Antonio, who took the Phoenix when your young nephew Titus lost his leg.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief! What foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou, in terms so blood and so dear, hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess, on base and grounded none, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither, that most ungrateful boy there by your side. A wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him, for his sake, did I expose myself, pure for his love. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where being apprehended his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and grew a 20 years removed thing while one would wink, denied me my own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour earlier.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy. Both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes thy countenance. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, take him aside.
What would my lord, but that he may not have? Wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you did not keep your promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord?
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What to perverseness, you uncivil lady, to whom's ingrate and unauspicious altar my soul, the faithfulest of rings, have breathed out that ever devotion tender. What shall I do?
Even what it please my lord that shall become him.
Why should I not, had I had the heart to do it, like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love? A savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this, since you to non-regardings cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear, I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye.
And I, most jocund, happen willingly, to do you rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than I love my life, more by old Moors, more than ever I shall love the wife.
I me detested? How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth thy holy father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband?
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, Cyril?
No, my lord, not I.
Fear not, Cesario, take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowst thou art, and then thou art, as great as that thou fearst. O welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence, here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep it into darkness. What thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hand, strengthened by interchangement of your rings, sealed in my function by my testimony.
O thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou be when time hath sewed a gripple on thy case? or will not else thy craft so quickly grow. Farewell and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth will never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear. Hold little fate, thou though hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a surgeon, send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
Has broke my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too? For the love of God, your help. I had rather than 40 pound I were at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario?
Odds lifelings, here he is. You broke my head for nothing. And that I did. I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you set nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby, halting. You shall hear more, but if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you on the gates, and he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
That old one has hurt me. And there at the end saw I just see Dick Surgeon Salt.
Oh, he's drunk. Sir Toby, an hour gone.
Then he's a rogue and a passing measures pagan. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help? An ass head and a coxcomb and a knave, a thin-faced knave.
A gull?
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman, but had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it had offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we had made each other so long ago. Antonio! Oh, dear Antonio, how the hours have wrecked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Fear that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be a deity in my nature of here and everywhere I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what king are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messaline? Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tomb.
Were you a woman? As the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon my cheek and say, "'Tis welcome drowned Viola."
My father had a mole upon his brow,
And so had mine,
and died that day.
that day that my sister had turned 13 years.
If nothing less to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune do cohere and jump that I am Viola. Which to conhere, I'll bring you to a captain in this town where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve his noble count.
So comes it, lady, you have mistook my nature to a biased Jews in that you would have been contracted to a maid, nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
If this be so, as yet glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy rank. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never should love women like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear.
Give me thy hand and let me wed thee, Viola.
When that I was and a little tiny boy, with hey ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing but was a toy, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with hey ho, the wind and the rain, 'gainst knaves and thieves men shut their gate, for rain it raineth every day.
But when I came last to life, with hey ho, the wind and the rain. But swaggering could I never thrive, for the wind raineth every day. But when I came onto my beds, with hey ho and wind and the rain, with toss pots still had drunken heads, for the rain it raineth every day. A great while ago the world begun, with hey ho, the wind and the rain. But that's all when our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day.